My mom as a person, caring and supportive of everyone, always putting her friends and like all the people she worked with like before her, and so that was something that everyone loves to be around. And she was just always there, but like quiet, but would always just be a part of it, but a little bit on the side, and everyone liked that. She was never like the main person in a room. The day it happened, it was January 3rd last year. That was right when Patriot League play started because we had no games until then. And so she was able to watch my first game against Lafayette at Lof on January 2nd. And then she sent me a game day text on January 3rd. And I think she watched maybe like a minute or two of that game. After the game, I saw like text from my dad. I didn't see a text from her after my game, which was weird. And then I saw like phone calls from my dad and my uncle, which I knew was just like weird, like that shouldn't have happened. So I called my dad, and the tone in his voice was just very distinct, like a tone that you know, like it just like wrenches your heart. And that she was like in the hospital, unresponsive, like on a ventilator. And so I just like was able to FaceTime her from Stapler after my game and say goodbye to her. I went home, and then I stayed there for a little bit, got to say hi to like friends and family and kind of organize her. I don't know what the next future steps were for her. And then I came back here because I knew she would want me to miss games.
You know, it was really hard when she left, because I think they all wanted to leave at that point, to be quite honest with you. You know, when something that sudden happens, the immediate response from our team was, I want to be home with my family. You know, we need to go home with Art. See, I want to hug my mom. You know, we talked through that, and we talked about the importance. You know, if we had gone home at that point, we probably would have not come back in terms of the season would have been over. And, you know, could we kind of gut through, and if and when Emma wants to come back, that we have a program here, a family here, basketball here for her to come back to. And I give them a lot of credit. They were like, no, we want to be here. If and when she chooses to come back, we want to make sure that we're here for her.
The return of Emma Grothaus, 10 points, 12 rebounds. She had a couple assists, a steal. 13 days after her mother's passing, she was out last week. She played this week. All I need to say is if my daughter grows up to be half as strong as Emma Grothaus, then I've done a heck of a job.
Being around my team again when I came back was hard at first because, you know, everyone knows what just happened, but it's hard to talk about it. It's just having people around you helps during that situation at all times. And you know, everyone there around me wants the best for me. They've helped me through the worst times on that day, like saw everything that happened. And it was just pretty awesome now looking back on how full they made me feel during that time.
And then when she got back, you know, I think they understood the importance too of just the basketball piece, but more importantly, the Lehigh family piece that was going to be important in terms of supporting her through that.
Lehigh stunned Bucknell in the semis, and they stunned Boston in the championship. The Lehigh Mountain Hawks are going dancing.
They were doing it for something much bigger than themselves, honestly, and I think they were playing for other people other than themselves, other than Lehigh, other than our program, and I think that played a bigger picture in it.
It was pretty awesome to cut down that net, and honestly, there's this photo when I was called MVP of the tournament. It's not a photo of me, but it's a photo of all my teammates. They were genuinely so excited for me, and that's just something I feel so special to be around teammates and a group of girls who just really want the best for everyone, and that's so special to come around. And that photo gives me so much like warmth when I see it. The perspective of basketball in life now is completely different. I put a lot of pressure on myself before all this happened. Now, before a game, I don't have those same nerves. You just kind of go out there and be you can compete kind of with a clearer mind. And I just focus on the things that people have said about her and try to embody that. I think about that before every game. With a clearer mind, you can just go out and compete and like elevate your teammates with you. So it's definitely put everything in perspective, that it's not pressure on yourself, but it's just about everyone around you. I don't know if I can put into words how proud she would be of me right now. It'd be insane. I don't know if she would be the best at showing it, but you know, she would be amazingly proud.